We woke up this morning, it's mid-30s, raining, it's absolutely freezing, horrible conditions here. The roads are slick, the motorhomes are getting sideways trying to move around here. It's not the race we thought it would be, but I think it's going to be quite an adventure. Ian's going to be racing our F800 GS in this desert race. Wish me luck! So this very same bike just last September was in the Utah Backcountry Discovery Route. It's actually on the documentary, and we rode it across the state of Utah with panniers and all the camping gear on it for an extended cross-state backcountry motorcycle trip. So it shows the versatility of the F800, that you can load it up with luggage and go on an extended trip, whether it's around the world or to the southern tip of South America or just across the state. Bike's been equipped with crash bars, skid plate, just about every protection item that Touratech makes. There's some steep uphill sections that are going to be difficult to get the bike up. So I'm riding a Husqvarna TE 450 in the race tomorrow. I've done a lot to get it prepared. It's got all the Touratech protection items. Never done a desert race, so this is my first foray into desert racing. Before I got out and rode the course yesterday, I was hoping to do it in 5 hours. After riding the course, I'm just hoping to finish. It's tough. It's going to be a muddy, slick, crazy race out there.
Man, I hope that blue sky comes this way.
The line went as far as you could see, down a hill, up the other side of the hill. I mean, it seemed like it was at least a half mile long, maybe 3/4 of a mile long. Oh. And you hear the cannon and just everybody goes. It's absolutely crazy just riding through the desert with all these guys, and everybody's basically pointed for the same 20-foot wide section a mile away, which is a big jump that you can't see the other side of, and it was pretty hairball.
Oh, he saved it! Yeah!
Right there. Not really many people wrecked.
About these big bikes is that you don't take chances on them. The fastest way on a big bike is just to not wreck. Now on a big bike you can't dab as many times as you can on a small bike. You don't get that many chances to hold them up. So there's a few big rock steps and a few big downhills they like to throw in, and those I think are going to be the sketchiest on this bike. But the good news is usually there's only 1 or 2 good lines, so if I sprawl it out across both the good lines, somebody's going to have to help me get it up the hill.
It felt like forever to get to pits. Technical sections, and they're backed up like 100 bikes. I got passed by a lot of children, a lot of old men. I felt pretty good though, but losing the ability to make the bike go where I want it to go a little bit. And once I pitted, saw my friends, got something to eat and drink, fueled up the bike. Okay, but it's going to be a long second lap. It really takes everything you have just to do a lap, so. And I gotta give props to Ian, who finished that course on an F800.
It wasn't too bad.
He broke his foot peg off at mile 20, rode the whole thing with 1 foot peg.
The knee's a little tired. It's back there.
It was super technical, uphill, wet rocks and stuff. I don't know how we made it.
Vice grips, baling wire, make this happen. At the start, I gotta pee, I'm nervous, but I don't want to pee because I know they'll start. And then one of the guys in the orange vest walked by and says, there's a rider down the course, they're cleaning him up, it's gonna be a little while. So I'm like, oh good, and I run down and just, taking a leak. Boom! And the guy right next to me had done the same thing, and he goes, mother. I need to get off this thing, I'm gonna fall over.
Give it up for our adventure class podium winners.
He got 3rd place overall in the adventure bike class, and out of I think 5 people in the class, only 3 finished, and Ian was one of them. So we're proud of him, and just can't believe the good job he did. When you get to the finish, there's 150 people in line in front of you, and you have to push your motorcycle uphill slowly, waiting for your turn to go up and over the stage. Really glad to be done. Kind of cool hanging out with a bunch of people that just did the race, and seeing all the guys behind you, which means you beat somebody. Yeah, the race community here is pretty amazing. It's just blows my mind that you can get 6,000 people here for a race in the middle of nowhere in eastern Washington. I'd like to do it again. I probably need to do a dusty Desert 100 to really know what the race is like, because it makes it a lot harder because you can't see the lines. There's so many ruts and things. When it's dusty, I think it's a whole different ball game. I kind of got off easy. So easily not done the race this morning when I was sitting in my sleeping bag and it was 35 degrees and 36 degrees and raining.